Hey, what's up? Yesterday, HDMI Global released its new smartphone called Nokia 7.1. It is mid-range phone with price tag about $350. Nokia 7.1 comes with glass back panel, HDR display, Snapdragon chipset and cameras from the dice. There are many competitors on the market, but we decided to compare Nokia 7.1 with Xiaomi Pocophone F1. They are from the same price category, but have different features. So which one should you buy? Let's find out! Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers. Pocophone F1 has the title of Flagship Killer of 2018. Yes, it has many flagship features, such as processor, but also there are many compromises. Design is one of them. Pocophone F1 doesn't look like a flagship phone, but Nokia 7.1 does. The body of a new Nokia phone is made of glass with metal frame. There is dual vertical camera, flashlight and fingerprint scanner on the back. The front panel has 5.84-inch display with notch above the display and a little big bottom bezel. If we talk about Pocophone F1, it is made of plastic. The position of dual camera and fingerprint reader is the same as Nokia 7.1. The display of Pocophone F1 is bigger, 6.18 inches, but it also has a notch above the screen. These phones have 3.5mm audio jack USB Type-C ports, but only Nokia 7.1 offers NFC. As you understand, Nokia 7.1 is more compact than Pocophone F1 because of smaller screen diagonal. I like Nokia because it really looks like premium device with its glass back panel. Nokia 7.1 receives the first point in this comparison. If we talk about display, then we already said that Nokia 7.1 comes with smaller diagonal. It has 5.84 inches with Full HD Plus resolution, 1080 by 2280 pixels, 19 by 9 aspect ratio, and about 80% of screen-to-body ratio. Pocophone F1 is equipped with 6.18 inches screen, Full HD Plus resolution, 1080 by 2246 pixels, 18.7 by 9 aspect ratio, and 82% of screen-to-body ratio. So, Pocophone F1 has bigger display and higher screen-to-body ratio, but the main feature of Nokia 7.1 is support of HDR. The manufacturers calls it Pure View. The technology provides the display a lot of dynamic range, and it can play HDR content up to HDR10. So, definitely Nokia 7.1 has better display than Pocophone F1. The main reason why Pocophone F1 is flagship killer, because it is powered by flagship processor Snapdragon 845. Performance is the main feature of this phone. Also, it has 6 or 8 GB of RAM and 64, 128 or 256 GB of storage with microSD support. The smartphone covers about 280,000 points in Antutu, and this is an amazing result for $300 device. Nokia 7.1 is powered by mid-range processor Snapdragon 636. It has 3 or 4 GB of RAM and 32 or 64 GB of internal memory with microSD support. This phone has only 120,000 points in Antutu. The difference in performance is significant, and if you are looking for gaming phone, then Pocophone F1 is much better. Also, we should talk about software. Pocophone F1 runs on Android 8.1 Oreo with Poco Launcher on top. It is customized user interface with pre-installed apps and functions. Nokia 7.1 has stock Android 8.1. It means that you will get zero bloatware and maybe faster software updates. In this category, Pocophone F1 is much better than Nokia 7.1 because of flagship chipset and more memory. The camera is another interesting thing. Nokia 7.1 comes with dual camera from Zeiss. There is 12-megapixel main sensor and 5-megapixel secondary sensor on the back. The camera features True Life HDR, Bokeh mode and Pro Camera mode. The front camera has 8-megapixel sensor. There is interesting mode called Buzzy. It allows to use front and back cameras at the same time. If we talk about Pocophone F1, it has similar rear camera with 12-megapixel main sensor and 5-megapixel secondary sensor. However, the front camera is much better because of 20-megapixel sensor with f2.0 aperture. So I think that image quality of rear cameras will be similar on these phones, but Pocophone F1 provides much better front camera. That's why it receives another point from me. Pocophone F1 is equipped with 4000 mAh battery, while Nokia 7.1 has only 3060 mAh. Both of them support fast charging 18 watt. So Pocophone F1 should provide longer battery life than Nokia 7.1. Nokia 7.1 is not on sale yet, but the official price starts from $369. Right now you can buy the basic model of Pocophone F1 for only $300. So Xiaomi phone is cheaper, and I will give it the last point in this comparison. As you can see, Pocophone F1 is better than Nokia 7.1, but there are few nuances. Yes, Pocophone F1 has better performance, front camera, bigger battery, and it is cheaper, but Nokia 7.1 comes with premium glass design and HDR display. If you don't play a lot of games on smartphone, then why you need flagship chipset? Nokia 7.1 provides very good performance for everyday tasks. Nokia 7.1 is for those who want nice and premium phone, but don't care about speed. And what do you think? Which phone is better for you? Write in comments below. Thanks for watching, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers.